What's up everybody, it's the Inhuman one here, and today I'm going to explain how a fungus eradicated nearly all life in Appalachia in Fallout 76. In this video, we'll be exploring the deepest and darkest depths of Appalachia and bring those secrets to light. In order to better understand our foes, we must first take the time to examine their origin. Come with me on a journey across Appalachia to find the truth. Several research logs found in the Arctos fauna provide details regarding a monster that dwells beneath Appalachia. Ironically enough, this monster happens to take the form of a microscopic fungus that had existed deep underground prior to the Great War, and most likely for centuries or even millennia before the bombs dropped. But it wasn't simply nature reacting to the radical changes that a nuclear war can force upon its environment. The fungus was changed synthetically due to man's interference. Whether created intentionally as a biochemical weapon, or simply a byproduct of an experiment gone awry, Arctos had a hand in the creation of a mutagenic fungal plague that would affect nearly all life in the nuclear scorched wasteland that was once West Virginia. This disease would come to be known as the Scorched Plague. The fungus would eventually become sentient and form a hive mind that desperately sought out the light. But how would the plague reach the surface? The dark origin of the Scorched Plague was only the beginning. In order for the now sentient fungus to survive, it needed hosts to aid in reproduction and ultimately its conquest. According to Ella Ames's terminal entries, it seems the answer was quite simple. When the bombs fell, numerous fissures or cracks in the earth formed and created the perfect means of escape. However, the fungus, despite its newfound consciousness, had extremely limited mobility. Large colonies of pygmy bats lived alongside the fungus in a vast network of underground caverns that spanned across Appalachia. So naturally, the fungus formed a symbiotic relationship with the pygmy bats and created the most lethal and efficient means of transportation known to man: scorch beasts. The scorch beast would serve as the ultimate vessel for the fungus and in turn would become the apex predator of Appalachia. The nearly limitless colony of bats formed a matriarchal society in which the scorch beast queen would reign supreme. Together, the fungus and the scorched beasts would spread across the landscape and infect nearly all forms of life, creating mindless zealots that served one sole purpose: conquest. The zealots would destroy any opposition to the hive mind, and once their host bodies had succumbed to the blight, their dried and desiccated corpses would crumble upon impact and spread radioactive spores in the vicinity, affecting anyone who came in contact. Interestingly enough, blight is a disease that plagues our world too. Well, more specifically, the plant world. Blight is a common plant disease that is caused by a fungus invading the plant and creating lesions. Much like the ultrasite lesions that cover they eventually drive the plant until nothing remains but a withered form that vaguely resembles what it once was. But what is our role in all of this? How can something so powerful be stopped? Perhaps the bombs dropping was only a prelude of what was to come. A constant rain of nukes might be the only answer to fight fire with fire and snuff out the Scorched Plague once and for all. What will you do when the time comes? And that is going to bring this video to a close. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like. It helps the channel out immensely. Now this is the first of many Fallout lore videos to come, so be sure to subscribe if you want more content like this. And until next time, it's the Inhuman one, signing out.